The other big lie, I would say this is the biggest one in my opinion, is that could keep people broke and stuck, is believing that life is hard and everything is too expensive. Right? I'll say that again. Believing that life is hard and everything is too expensive. Now understand this. You've heard of the yin and yang. You've heard of, for every action, there's an opposite reaction. There is two sides to a coin. There is two sides to a story. There's never one side to anything. Never one side to anything. I really want you to think about this and let it sink in to all the viewers and everyone listening. Think about this and let it sink in. There is never one side to anything. Now, once you understand that there is never one side to anything, then you also understand that if good exists, evil exists. If lack exists, abundance exists. If poverty exists, riches exist. Now the question here is, it's not that we don't understand this. The question now is, where are you focusing on? You could be focusing on the wrong side of the coin. If you think everything is expensive, well, you're looking at the expensive side. But if you see everything is affordable, everything is abundance, you can achieve it, you can do it, well, you're looking at the other side. But take my words on this. The society we live in, the environment we've been cultivated to live in, is designed for us to have lack. It's designed for us to focus on the lack side of things. And unfortunately, most people go through their life believing that rubbish, believing the idea of lack. Now, if you take that idea of lack back to the story of Adam and Eve, understand this.
The workshop was amazing. Hearing Collins speak, it really changed my perspective about life and how to go about making money and how to go about providing for my family, as well as giving into generational wealth, which is what he was talking about. Giving into your knowledge that you've learned throughout life, whether it's about making money or helping people. I really felt like it resonated with me. Just hearing a lot of the wisdom that Collins was speaking really helped me and changed my perspective on how to be a better man and how to be a businessman in that sort of sense. So yeah.
That story, Adam, Eve had dominion over the earth. They had access to everything. Everything. For those of us that know the story, they had access to everything. They had dominion over the animals. They had access to all the fruits, the land, everything. The wonders, the Garden of Eden. But except one thing, all it took was to get them to focus on the other side of that one thing and lose sight of the other side, of the abundance of everything else that they've got. So the question goes, what are we focusing on? If you're consistently feeling like you lack, if you're consistently feeling like you're not enough, if you're consistently feeling like you can't afford this, you can't do this, my suggestion would be, look on the other side. Start unlearning whatever you've learned. Because whatever you're going through is something you've learned along the way. It's the programming that you've picked up along the way. The programming of lack, the programming of You can't afford that. The programming of, do you think money grows on trees? The programming of, oh, we don't do that in our family. Who came up with that idea? You gotta shift where you're focusing, on what side of the coin you're looking at, and go, you know what? Look at the other side. It might not be as scary as you think, and give that a go. So that's something I really want to point out. And once people really understand that very simple, basic concept and truly believe it, that there is never one side to anything. There is never one side to anything. There's never one side to a story. There's never one side to a loaf of bread. You can't eat one side of loaf of bread. There's two sides to a loaf of bread, right? There's never one side to a slice of bread. Well, it's the same thing. There's never one side to the idea that you have of lack. You need to just flip it. Go from that state of lack to a state of abundance. And that's what it takes.